My dear brothers and sisters, in today's gospel, Jesus surprises us. He humiliates a Pharisee who had invited him to dinner. It might seem strange. After all, Jesus is the very mercy of God made flesh. But why would he do that? Jesus sits at the table without washing his hands, something required by the law of the Old Testament. He does this on purpose, to reveal something much deeper, the hypocrisy of the human heart. But what is hypocrisy? The word comes from the Greek hypocrites, meaning actor, mask. A hypocrite is someone who lives a religion of appearances, performing rituals, praying, making pious gestures, but deep down seeks to impress people rather than please God. They live a spiritual theater. Jesus sees this tendency in us, to honor God with our lips, but not with our hearts. And out of true love, he wants to free us from it. That's why he unmasks the Pharisee, not out of cruelty, but out of charity. Yes, being unmasked hurts. It's as if someone stripped away our garments and exposed our shame. But this is how Jesus heals. He shows the Pharisee, and us, that rituals mean nothing without love for our neighbor. For the law has always said, love God above all things and your neighbor as yourself. And that's exactly what the Pharisee lacked. So Jesus says, give alms, do something concrete. Show, through your actions, the love you claim to have. Here's the point. A life of prayer is not enough. If our intimacy with God doesn't turn into acts of love, something is missing. True love for God must become incarnate in love for our neighbor. This is the path of spiritual maturity, what the saints call the third dwelling. It's when love ceases to be just a feeling and becomes action. And the works of mercy, spiritual and corporal, purify our hearts. But there's an important sign. If it doesn't hurt, it's not a work of mercy. If it costs nothing, it doesn't transform. Because true charity always leads us to the cross, to the death of the old self and the birth of the new man. Thus, the mask dies and the true person is born. The real person who loves, who lives, who gives of themselves. To enter into love, that's what God wants from us. A worship not limited to prayer, but that blossoms into concrete acts of love toward others. God bless you.